Peace and love, everybody. How is everyone doing? Hope everyone is having themselves a great evening, feeling good. As you can see, today's topic is going to be conjecture. I feel this must be addressed because when we find ourselves trying to give information to our brothers and sisters that we like to egotistically assume that are asleep, not woke, don't know what's going on, in order to bring them into the belief or the doctrine of narratives that are not supported or substantiated by facts. This is a practice that has been done, that is carried out by those who are in the so-called conscious community, and not everyone, and some Moors. But we're going to focus on the Moors today. And this is not to be disrespectful to anyone. This is so that we can clean up this little mess that we got going on, so it's easier for us to bring brothers and sisters over into this marvelous light. Because with a simple Google search, some of the things that we are putting out to the public are not substantiated by facts. One of those is this image right here of Mike Tyson holding a flag for the Kingdom of Morocco, and it looks as if he has a Moroccan national on his left side. I've seen this picture be shared all over the internet a billion times, and this is a bad habit that Moors have, because what Moors will do is, unfortunately, we'll take an image like this and we'll share it all over social media and say, well, if Mike Tyson knows, how come you don't know? Or we'll say something like, everybody knows except us. Things of this nature. And what happens is you are creating your own 1,000 words for that particular image. And that is conjecture. That is something not based on fact. So people will use this image right here and say that Mike Tyson knows that he's a Moor, whatever the case may be. But when you go on Mike Tyson's YouTube channel, Hot Boxing with Mike Tyson, things of this nature, you hear him several times call himself black. He's a black man. So by that makes this picture right here that people try to interpretate on their own, which is causing confusion, it makes it false. It makes it conjecture. And conjecture is to infer, predict, or form an opinion or notion upon probabilities or slight evidence. This is an action. So that's basically telling you what I've already said. People will put up a picture, give you slight evidence that leads towards their doctrine or whatever they believe, and then they'll push that as if that's the fact. And that is spotty scholarship. And amongst my brothers and sisters, especially those who identify as being Moors, I'm tired of seeing it. I'm tired of the bullshit. I'm sorry. You got to be called out too. We got to be called out too. This is spotty scholarship. I'm tired of seeing pictures with people who readily identify as black and African American holding up Moroccan flags or wearing fezzes, and we're automatically trying to infer to our brothers and sisters who identify as being black and African American that, yeah, he knows he's a Moor. He just ain't telling you. It's bullshit. Mike Tyson does not identify as being a Moor. Mike Tyson identifies as being a black man. And this, again, I have to say, is spotty fucking scholarship, and it gets on my nerves. And out of all this so-called conscious, and this is one of the reasons why it's hard for people to come in and listen to anything that we're saying, because we're using spotty ass scholarship and falling back on memes without any source of information to give people scholarly sources, and we're falling back on memes as if they're the truth. Again, you have an image with Usher out there. Same thing. He's on stage with the Moroccan flag. What do Moors do? Share the image all over the internet. All of a sudden, Usher is a Moor. Usher Raymond Bey. Usher Raymond L. Usher Al Islam. All of this BS. And come to find out, when you go to interviews after that picture has been published, what do you find out? That Usher is still identifying as a black man, 14th Amendment, colored person, minority, whatever, African American, whatever the case may be. This is spotty scholarship. We have to do better. We have to stop sharing images like this and creating our own 1,000 words for the image to infer something that is not substantiated by fact whatsoever. Moors, it's time to stop doing this. And I know all of you don't do it, but it's enough of us that's doing it to where it's nerve-wracking. We have to stop doing this. That is conjecture. That's exactly what that is. So I wanted to make this real quick, nothing that has to be drawn out. I wanted to give y'all an example of what conjecture is. I wanted to show you an image that is being used to fuel conjecturing. And then maybe we can improve on what we're doing so we can get this information to people correctly and stop conjecturing, inferring things that are not substantiated by facts. Because Google will have you will post the image up here on social media. Somebody will Google something and it'll totally kill everything that you just tried to present as a message or something symbolic to something that's not substantiated by fact. Period. We have to check each other on this. If you're giving out information, you're not producing sources. If you're putting up images and these images are not substantiated by fact, then you are taking part in conjecture because you want to infer a message that's attached to your doctrine in order to further push it upon the people. And we can't do that no matter who it is, whether you're an Israelite, whether you're a Moor, whether you're a comedic scientist, whether you're NOI, whether you're RBG, whatever the case may be. We can't continue with this bullshit because that's exactly what it is. It's cow manure. Please, let's do better. I know this message may have rubbed some of you the wrong way. It's possibly going to rub some of you the wrong way, but hashtag ID, what is it? IDGAF. I don't, I'm trying to get better with my language here. Hashtag IDGAF. Because this is not about how you feel. Because the whole reason why we're taking part in this conjecturing is because we want to keep stroking our egos as if we can have one up over on our own brothers and sisters. Stop it. And then if you ask me, conjecturing is damn near close to conjuring. It's almost like witchcraft. So you are using word sorcery, the same thing that you say that the European is using, the colonizer has been using. You're using word sorcery and image sorcery to convince somebody of something that is not substantiated by fact. That's witchcraft. Let's get our shit together. I'm done. Please have yourselves a great evening. Thank you for allowing me to take up so much of your very valuable time. Enjoy the rest of your day.